Welcome to my channel, Buddha's Teachings. Today, we will delve into the profound power of silence in Buddhism. Let us explore how silence can bring about positive changes in our lives. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our engaging and meaningful videos. If you have thoughts or experiences about silence, please leave a comment below the video. I look forward to hearing your insights and sharing your reflections. The Buddha, Gautama, often emphasized the immense power of our words. He once taught, "Though the tongue may seem soft and harmless, it is the sharpest weapon in the world." While words may not cause physical wounds like those on the body, they can inflict deep wounds on the soul, impacting the inner peace of others in a lasting way. Words can be a source of great power, leading us to harmony and enlightenment when used correctly, at the right time, and with a noble purpose. When we use our words to encourage, comfort, and motivate others, we contribute to building a better world and advancing our own spiritual growth. However, words can also become instruments of destruction if not controlled. Unkind words, criticisms, or judgments, whether intentional or not, can harm the spirit and heart of others, leading to unnecessary conflicts and divisions. A thoughtless remark can create lasting pain, disrupt harmony, and strain relationships. In a small village in ancient India, there was a king who possessed everything one could desire: wealth, power, fame, but was constantly plagued by anxiety. Despite his many accomplishments, peace eluded him. In desperation, the king sought out a renowned monk living in a serene forest, far from the clamor of society. Upon meeting the monk, the king said, "My mind is always restless, never finding a moment of peace. Even though I have everything, I cannot find tranquility. Can you help me?" The monk smiled gently and replied, "The answer is already within you, but you have not yet discovered it. I will guide you through a simple practice. For the next 15 days, you will live here in the monastery, not as a king, but as an ordinary person. During this time, you must maintain complete silence." Although hesitant, the king agreed. On the first day, his mind was more agitated than ever. Thoughts, worries, and anxieties surged continuously, making him uncomfortable in the new environment. He wanted to speak, to express his discomfort, but restrained himself. By the end of the day, a subtle change occurred. He noticed a small spark of peace within himself. In the following days, the king gradually became more comfortable with silence. He spent time alone, observing nature, flowers, trees, and birds. For the first time, he truly appreciated the beauty of the natural world around him. He was able to observe and connect with the natural world. After 10 days, the anxiety and chaos in his mind began to dissipate. On the 12th day, he found himself entering a deep state of meditation. As his eyes closed, he entered a profound meditative state, and his mind was freed from anxiety. The king experienced deep inner peace. After 3 days of deep meditation, he approached the monk and said, "Master, I have discovered why my mind was so anxious. I understand that I spoke too much and expended too much energy on negative thoughts about others. Excessive talking and negative thinking had wasted my time and disturbed my mind. As a result, I was unable to perform my duties effectively and began to fail in almost everything. These continuous failures made me even more unhappy and irritable. This continued to negatively impact my life." After 15 days, the king returned to the monk. "I have found the answer," he said. "In silence, I realized that excessive talking and negative thoughts drained my energy and disturbed my mind. I realized that much of my anxiety came from endless dialogues, both with others and within my own mind." The monk nodded. "Indeed, silence is not just the absence of speech, but the presence of awareness. When we are silent outwardly, we can listen to the inner stillness, where true wisdom resides." The king learned that silence is a practice that nurtures mindfulness, allowing one to connect deeply with oneself. In silence, we can reflect on our actions, words, and thoughts, understand their impact on our own lives and those around us. By speaking less, we can observe more, listen more deeply, and respond more consciously. The lesson of silence. In Buddhist teachings, silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a conscious practice of restraint, a deliberate choice to speak only when truly necessary and when words can provide genuine benefit. Silence is not about suppression or repression. Rather, it is a refined means of creating space for self-awareness and deep reflection. When our lives are filled with incessant noise, we often miss the chance to hear the inner voice of wisdom. These constant noises not only distract us but also obscure our ability to connect with our true nature. Silence allows us to pause and face ourselves, offering a precious opportunity for self-examination and a deeper understanding of our internal motivations and emotions. Through the practice of silence, we learn to control our impulses and recognize our unnecessary desires. Silence creates a space where we confront fears and anxieties that are often hidden beneath the surrounding clamor. Facing silence forces us to address feelings and thoughts we might otherwise avoid. In the story, the king realized that incessant talking and nurturing negative thoughts had trapped him in a cycle of dissatisfaction and anxiety. Embracing silence revealed a new path for him, leading him to clarity and inner peace. By accepting and practicing silence, the king discovered not only tranquility, but also a new perspective on life, one that was clearer and more harmonious with his true self. Thus, in Buddhist philosophy, silence is more than the absence of speech. It is a method for seeking self-awareness, peace, and wisdom. It serves as a powerful tool to help us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, while fostering mindfulness and compassion in our daily lives. The harm of excessive talking. The Buddha taught that thoughtless speech can harm both oneself and others. When we speak without consideration, we risk creating conflicts, misunderstandings, and hurting others' feelings. Words spoken in anger or haste can have lasting consequences, disrupting relationships and damaging reputations. In contrast, practicing silence provides us with the opportunity to pause and reflect. We become more aware of the intentions and impacts of our words. Silence helps us avoid unnecessary arguments, reduce anxiety, and cultivate compassion towards others. The benefits of silence. Silence is not isolation but a profound form of connection. When we turn inward, silence grants us access to a deep sense of peace, wisdom, and enhanced understanding. It allows us to listen to the world more clearly, to observe the subtle nuances of life, and to appreciate the present moment with greater mindfulness. Silence serves as a form of meditation that brings us closer to our true nature. In Buddhist practice, silence is a powerful tool for self-transformation. It helps us break free from distractions and the noise that clouds the mind. By embracing silence, we can overcome inner turmoil and cultivate a sense of contentment and tranquility. This practice of quietude enables us to sift through the chaos of our thoughts and emotions, fostering a serene and balanced state of mind. The story of the king reminds us that true peace and happiness do not stem from external achievements, but from a mind that is awake and focused. Silence nurtures this inner peace, opening doors to deeper understanding and awareness. Through silence, we align ourselves with our inner wisdom, allowing us to experience a more profound and genuine sense of fulfillment. In embracing silence, we connect with our truest selves and cultivate a serene presence that enriches our lives. Silence, a powerful tool for personal growth. When practiced with intention, silence is a powerful tool for personal development. It helps us master our thoughts, control our speech, and find inner peace. In a world full of distractions, silence provides us with a sanctuary, a place where we can connect deeply with ourselves and with the profound truths of life. As the Buddha said, more than 1,000 empty words, one word that brings peace is enough. We should practice silence not as an escape, but as a means to explore the wisdom that lies within each of us. Through silence, we can transform not only ourselves, but also the world around us. Thank you for joining me in exploring the power of silence in our journey of self-improvement and spiritual growth. As we have seen, silence is not just the absence of sound, but a path to deeper understanding and inner tranquility. And I, Buddha's teachings, will accompany you on this path. Let us together explore and embrace the timeless values of Buddhist philosophy, sowing seeds of mindfulness and peace with every step we take. Thank you for being a part of this enlightening journey. I hope the knowledge and lessons from this video will help you find peace in your soul and bring about positive changes in your life. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest videos. We greatly appreciate your participation and feedback. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below the video. Together, we can build a strong and enriching Buddhist community where we support each other on the path to enlightenment and peace. Thank you for walking this journey with us.